Good morning, I'm Jack and this is Log Cabin Firewood. Today we are back on scene over here at my neighbor's house. We'll be playing with some maple, but first I have to do some weed eating. The grass has grown up a little bit. Stick around. So initially when we came over here and we cut on this maple, the stuff that I left here, I said I really didn't want. But I have decided to come back over here and cut it up. Most of it's good. There is a little bit of junk on some of it, but the junk we will burn in our fire pit and we'll save the rest for our heat. It's been a few months since I've been over here. The last time we were over here, this video over here, Noodles, this was that big maple tree that we cut up, and I showed the 500i just ripping nice noodles out of a lot of those big pieces. But here we go. I got to get geared up and do some weed eating first. You can watch me do that. Then we'll fire up the 500i and let her eat too. So I really don't know how much good wood there is in here. We're gonna keep cutting on this, at least get it cut up so the neighbor can split it for himself. He burns anything in his stove. He really doesn't care what he burns. He tells me all the time, you keep the good stuff and give me the junk. At least we'll get this cut up into smaller manageable pieces. Even if he wants to start a bonfire, he can just throw it all in there. We'll get geared up, get the chainsaw fired up. It's 500 time. So most of this stuff is dead. It's got a good bit of rot on it. There's a few that I can get some good stuff out of the heartwood. There might be 15 or 20 pieces here that are good. The rest of it's pretty punky. So we're back again over here at the neighbor's property. This piece of poplar here, I think I'm gonna cut the stump off of it, and I'm gonna drag it out of the weeds here so I don't have to cut it and pick it out of the weeds. Let's do it. So nothing special here. I got a chain that I'm gonna hook up to this choker that I've already put on the tree. I'm gonna pull this stump out a touch, cut it off just so it's not in the pile of dirt. We're gonna try to pull this out. We'll see if it happens. But it should work. Oh, put you here, and you there. bring you around on yourself, or we'll just put you like that. Well, that was nothing for the old heavy Chevy. We'll get this marked out, cut up, probably go get the trailer, and then I still have a pile of stuff over here to throw on the trailer too. Eventually I'm gonna try and see if there's anything good in these 2 pieces of maple over here. Probably wait till it gets a little bit colder and I can get some of the brush off of it, some of the weeds. We'll see what happens though. We made quick work of that one. This poplar, it don't last very long if it's on the ground. We'll go get the dump trailer, get this loaded up. This will probably be a load of just straight up camp firewood. Nothing pretty, nothing real good. That over there, some of that will be salvageable. The rest of it will be camp firewood. Well, I got loaded up what I really want to take home. A lot of this is super, super punky. A lot of this I'll probably end up splitting and burning, like, because I know it's going to make a mess. But there's a bunch of stuff here in these woods across the street from me. And I need to just go deeper into the woods once it cools off a little bit, and maybe start doing a little bit more digger deeping for some better quality wood. But everything's been laying down here for a good while, so a lot of it has some rot in it. Just got to split around it and burn the rot and keep the good stuff. Here we go. We'll go back to the house and see what else we can come up with. That's not a bad little load for me cutting for like 15 minutes on that poplar and maybe 20 minutes on that maple. I just sent the picture to WD-30 and he was like, man, that's going to be a lot of pit wood, which it probably will. Or we'll just split this right up and right into the trailer and take it right back to the neighbor. I think next, I got to make 35 bundles. I'm not looking forward to that one. been a warm one the past few days, and we really haven't got into much this week. We did go pick up some maple and poplar from the neighbor's property where I got that oak from a couple weeks ago. It's not the best wood, but it will make something. I'm probably going to end up splitting it and giving it back to him because he will burn anything over there. What else did we do? I pulled the poplar out of the woods with my truck. I wrapped a choker cable around it and then a chain to my truck, and I yanked it out of the woods. That way I didn't have to cut it in the brush and dig it out of the brush where it was laying. Then we cut that poplar. Like I said, that poplar's got some rot to it. It's not the prettiest, but it gave me something to do. I was bored, and now I have one bundle left that was in the house. I've sold, what did I say? I've sold 29 bundles since July 14th, which isn't bad for this heat. And I normally keep 20 or so in the garage, so as they are sold, I can put them back out there. So we're just making some bundles again, and there's one. I'm gonna see if I can make I don't know, I'm gonna try and do a whole face cord. And it is also Labor Day weekend. If it wasn't for your union brothers, you wouldn't have a Labor Day. You wouldn't have this holiday to actually celebrate the workers. So the first Labor Day we ever had was September 5th, 1882. And it was through the Central Labor Union. And Mr. Matthew McGuire actually proposed it to his union reps that, we should have a day to celebrate the workers since, we're building America. We are building the country. And, these guys were proud to be union workers. They built all our major cities, and it was a different time back then. These guys, they were literally a band of brothers that just took care of each other and loved doing what they did. They took pride in their work. A lot of things a lot of people don't do anymore. A lot of people don't understand that word pride, and it's a shame. It actually wasn't passed into Congress to become a national holiday until 12 years later, in 1894. President Grover Cleveland signed the law that Congress did pass that mandated the first Monday in September a holiday for workers from here on out. So make sure you get out and, thank a union member, thank somebody for Labor Day. Thank the unions that we have this weekend. I hope everybody has a fun, safe weekend. I'm just hanging out. I got a pig roast to go to on Sunday. That's about it. We're making some bundles right now. I've got a few made. I think I got 7 made so far. But I also got this cool new shirt, orange and blue, for Miss Patty and Jeff from Mountaintop Outdoors. If you haven't checked them out yet, make sure you go on over and show them some love. Jeff also just got promoted to an Easton-made salesman. He's got all kinds of knowledge. He's kind of already officially been that for years, but as of recently, he got promoted, and it's a legit thing. I'm super happy for you, Jeff. It's awesome. You deserve it. As much as you've done for Easton Made and with Easton Made, why not? You've been part of the team for day one. You're definitely a team player. But I'm gonna sit here and keep doing some bundles. We got almost 12 made. Everybody enjoy your holiday weekend. Get outside and sweat. Take care of each other. And just, have fun. Be safe. Call an Uber. And we'll see you here next weekend, Saturday, 6:30 a.m. Take it easy.